Hey, what's up, Bold Life Nation? Are you ready to get results about 67% faster? I want to teach you how you can save 66% of your time while getting 67% better results. So what does that mean? Less time in the gym, better results, okay? The biggest problem I see when I go to the gym and watch everybody work out, because I'm a people person, I'm very gregarious, and I love to see how people are doing things. And I love to see people attempting or, changing their life through fitness. And the one thing that nobody's doing, or maybe the thing that everybody's doing, is they're going so fast, burning through. It's like reps this fast. And these are people that some of them look good. Okay. They look like they know what they're doing. But I can guarantee that I could take someone who already has a fantastic physique and maximize how they're doing their workouts in the gym and create a hyper efficient, very tactical method to basically get double the results in half the time. And the number one way to do that is choosing the correct load. So many people, and I'm sorry to call you out, ladies, but a lot of women do not lift enough weight when they are going through their exercises. There's not enough load to challenge their body. And women tend to have a higher endurance level than men. And so they need and must lift weights that challenge them. Okay. And the best way to do that is to just play around with it. My favorite method to find the correct load for what I'm doing, and this works on all lifts, okay? If the prime directive is building muscle, getting stronger, and gaining muscle endurance, okay? It's cool if you can squat 500 pounds, but can't squat 225 10 times. That used to be me. And so how do we find the correct load? Well, in the end, it should be, you should pick a weight that you can do, let's say 8 times, but, and you fail at 8. So then you choose that weight and do 6 reps for your working sets, okay? So you want to have a 2-rep leeway. So you're not taking it all the way to failure yet, but you are taking it to that near failure point, okay, where you can only get 1 or 2 more reps if you can. That is the sweet spot, okay? That's for optimal muscle growth, all right? It's for optimal strength, optimal endurance, okay? And you just got to play around with it and kind of find out where you are, all right? And that single thing will change everything for you, okay? But the next 2 points I'm going to make are twice as important, maybe 3-4 times as important. And the number 2 way you can save time in the gym while doubling, not quite doubling, while getting better results than you were, is muscle activation. When you go too fast in your reps, you are not activating up to 50% of the muscle fiber, okay? And why is that bad? Well, you're not training it. You may be doing the movement, but the muscle is not being activated. And it's very important that you activate the muscle so the full spectrum of everything you want comes into play here. You're stronger, you're recruiting more muscle. So you could say muscle activation, recruitment, and you're bringing them into play. So you have a better foundation and you're stronger and you're building more muscle faster and you're burning more calories. And that is paramount, right? Almost paramount to getting where you want to be with lifting weights. It's safer, and in the long run, it pays dividends. Okay, this is long-term growth and things like that. So we got to pick the right load. We got to make sure every fiber in that muscle is activated or recruited. And sometimes what happens here, guys, we get to lifting so fast that some parts of the muscle never activate. And so the other muscles compensate and do twice the work. And then that muscle can slowly atrophy. And that's really why a lot of people have injuries or they have aches and pains, is because other muscles are doing all the damn work. That muscle's sitting there catabolizing or, not getting any neural signals. And it's because primarily they're not recruiting or activating enough of those because they're going too fast. Okay. This third thing, the most important thing you can do to save time and get better results in the gym is learn what time under tension is, or tempo. Okay, how fast are you moving the weight? If it's going too fast, you're not recruiting the muscles and you're kind of just wasting time. You'll still get there. It's going to take a long time. You probably have injuries on the way and you probably have muscles that don't activate. So what do? We create more time under tension by lowering our tempo. So slowing down. But Chris, where? Like, how slow do I have to go? 1 rep should take you 10 to 12 seconds. Okay. And for a lot of people, especially like CrossFitters and people that go fast, that's not going to compute. But even if you do explosive sports, lowering your tempo in the gym, making sure you're recruiting and activating all the fibers and choosing the correct load will help you be bigger, faster, stronger, no matter how explosive. You're like, no, I got to lift fast. No, you don't. This isn't Olympic weightlifting. When you want to build your body and build a foundation, this is paramount. And so, like, this is truly paramount. Time under tension. You're like, 12 seconds, what does that mean? So let's say you're doing a squat here, and instead of, the normal 1-1-1 rep scheme or rep tempo, which means you take about 1 second to go down, 1 second to kind of hold, not even that, nobody does that, and then 1 second to go back up. Good, you're moving some weight and you're going to get results from that. But I want you to get better results from that. And so taking 5 full seconds to lower the weight, okay, 5 full seconds while you're activating and recruiting. So you're flexing the muscle throughout the entire rep. That's so important. You're not waiting till it gets to the top and then squeezing. You're forcing blood into that muscle, and then you're forcing it. You're squeezing and forcing that when you open the muscle, okay? And so 5 seconds down, 5 second concentric movement. Concentric is the squeeze, right? The contraction. Take 5 seconds to do that. Hold at an isometric hold for 2 full seconds, okay? So you make sure every muscle's getting recruited, everything's activated, and then you take a 5 second eccentric movement. So the opening of the muscle, the elongation of the muscle, and eccentric movement is 10 times more important than concentric or contraction. You might think, well, boom, that's, and then you just let go. That's not good, okay? Why isn't it good? It's because you're not recruiting, activating, or building endurance for these muscles. So you flex while you're opening the muscle, you'll recruit about 87% or more of the muscle. You'll save about 66% of the time because you only have to do 5 to 8 reps for that set, and you're done. And so I have built this into my calibration program, into the Bold Life system, and we call it the Max 5 protocol. By following this method, you only need to work out 5 to 20 minutes a day, okay, depending on how many lifts you want to do. But you could literally lift to your heart's content every single day using this method. I would just do squats on Monday, overhead press on Tuesday, deadlifts on Wednesday, bench press on Thursday, and bent row on Friday, 5 minutes each at the correct load, activating every muscle and taking a full 12 seconds using the Max 5 protocol. You will save 66% of your time in the gym or more, and you will get 67% better results or more, guaranteed. You interested? Join it.